Passe, essuie et travail gestuel. Au niveau débutant, dans un premier temps, dans une croix réduite, c'est-à-dire que les plots blancs sont situés à 2 mètres du plot rouge central, les joueurs seront répartis et travailleront sur un passe-essuie. Donc le porteur de balle passera le ballon à droite ou à gauche, suivant le sens de rotation, et le premier soutien deviendra porteur du ballon. Donc là, l'objectif, ce sera de travailler d'abord la dissociation entre le haut du corps et le bas du corps, la gestuelle de base, c'est-à-dire travail du bout des doigts, amplitude de passe, prise d'information, communication, et arriver aussi à contrôler le mouvement, c'est-à-dire passe forte ou passe faible, suivant la distance de passe. Dans un deuxième temps, afin de travailler la réactivité du porteur du ballon et du passeur, le passeur pourra donner le ballon soit accroupi, donc proche du sol, soit en l'air au-dessus de la tête. Donc là, encore une fois, on travaillera l'amplitude, la volonté d'aller chercher le ballon le plus vite possible et de finir bien la passe en direction du premier soutien. Importance aussi du travail d'appui, la fréquence des appuis pour ajuster la passe. On pourra au fur et à mesure, à volonté, accélérer les mouvements, bien sûr, et aussi changer le sens de rotation. On assistera là-dessus. L'objectif de ces travaux en passe-essuie est d'enchaîner un maximum de passages, donc temps d'action moteur maximal, pour les joueurs. Au niveau confirmé, dans un troisième temps, cette fois-ci, on laissera libre cours aux joueurs, c'est-à-dire qu'ils pourront utiliser la gestuelle qu'ils désirent. Passe chistera, passe javelotée, passe au sol, passe à une main, passe à deux mains, passe entre les jambes, passe derrière le dos. Voilà, l'objectif est de faire en sorte que tous les joueurs soient ouverts à tous les styles de passe, ainsi que les réceptionneurs. Maîtrise du ballon, maîtrise de puissance, maîtrise du contexte. Donc utiliser le bon style de passe en fonction du placement du joueur, en fonction du placement du receveur, en fonction de sa vitesse de course, et ainsi de suite. Au niveau expert, cette fois-ci, on passera sur une croix un petit peu plus grande. Donc les plots pourront être placés entre 7 et 10 mètres du plot rouge. Et là, l'objectif sera de réellement travailler la dissociation entre le haut du corps et le bas du corps. Donc passe vissée dans un premier temps, à droite ou à gauche, suivant le sens de rotation. Donc on travaillera bien sur les appuis, travail des appuis, fréquence, ajustage. Et travail du haut du corps, dissociation, prise d'information, tourner les épaules, bien finir la passe en direction du receveur. Encore une fois dans un deuxième temps, pour que les garçons soient ouverts à tout style de passe, cette fois-ci on pourra encore alterner tous les styles de passe. Mais sur une distance plus grande, toute difficulté d'exercice. Encore une fois, on pourra augmenter la vitesse, augmenter encore une fois les distances, et changer le sens de rotation. Donc on insistera encore une fois sur l'ouverture des joueurs à tous les styles de passe. Concentration aussi des receveurs pour être ouvert à ce que va faire le porteur du ballon. Donc exercice encore une fois idéal pour un échauffement et pour entrer dans un entraînement. Puisque le temps d'action moteur est rentabilisé à fond, puisque tous les joueurs sont intéressés par l'exercice. Surtout sur ce style d'exercice, Ne pas faire en sorte que les joueurs se sentent bridés. Il faut qu'ils soient ouverts à tout style de passe et qu'ils puissent tenter des choses.
Hello coaches and players, Ben Herring here. We're here at Wellington's Western Suburbs Club. Today's session, catch and pass. Okay, gentlemen, we're going to go now. Who knows the classic hands drill? You know, you probably all start your trainings with 4 in a line and 4 on the other side and you run through. What are we trying to do when we do that drill?
Learn to run straight.
Learn to run straight. Good one. Why is that important?
If we run sideways,
If you run sideways,
you get smashed.
you'll get smashed? Yeah, you could. If you run sideways, you also give the people outside you less space to work with, and you don't actually hold a defender, do you? No, excellent things. What's something else we might want to be doing in that drill? Calling. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, that continues. Every time we do a passing drill, fellas, name and action. Keep that going. Okay, creates good mood. If I can hear you, I can almost throw up before you're there. Okay, so gentlemen, we're going to go and do classic hands drill. There's 4 blue cones over there. Can we have 3 on each, facing this way? And I'm going to put 4 out facing them. We all know the drill, don't we? Pass, pass, pass. This person passes to this person. That 4 goes. So coaches, we've just started. This is the classic hands drills, and it's probably done in every club across the world. We've just let these boys go, and then we're going to go see what improvements we can make and how we can adjust a few things. Really good example there. The third man caught the ball and he was pretty much on top of his opposite. If that was a real game, he'd have no time to get that pass away. Just have a look there. Just how much space got eaten up. Okay, gentlemen, on that last group there, where did the second to last person throw that pass? Where were you when you passed that pass? Yeah, about here. What would happen in the game if this man was to pass this ball here? You'd probably be tackled. What I was seeing a little bit happen was as soon as this man went, we all went together and it was catch, 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 and the last and second last person were right on top of the defense. So I'd like to make a little adjustment now. See this line that's in the middle here? Yeah. Everybody has to pass on that line, but not past it. Okay, so you have to be up here when you pass, but you're not allowed to catch the ball past the line. So what does that mean you have to do when you're waiting for that ball? Time your run. Excellent. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, stop. That group, could we have held our depth any longer in the middle? Yeah, do you think they could have? Yep, okay. So now, gentlemen, I just want to over-exaggerate this. Could the person behind just hold on to this guy's shirt and only let it go when you see the ball coming in air? Okay, so what does that mean with your pass? Deeper. Okay, I want to see it, that guy not leave until that ball's in air. That's better. What happened to the talk on the end? He needed you. A little bit better. We're just creeping, aren't we? We're still catching that ball on the line and we're having to get it away quickly. Guys holding on the back, hold for even longer now, longer than you think. Hands up, hands up, hands up. That's better. Hands up, talking. As you can see, coaches, there's still a little bit of stuttering. People aren't catching on the run and then passing on the run, sort of holding up at that line and stopping. And we'll address that now and try to get out of that. Okay, gentlemen, let's hold up. How's that going for people? Are we getting it? Yep. Are we making clean passes at that before that line every time? Yep. I think we're a bit of a mixture. I'll check the camera, but I'm pretty sure it's a mixture. Okay, so we're just going to go for one more dash, fellas. I want these guys just to be really ruthless on holding and holding and holding. I see a few people, we've just dropped our hands again and we're catching here. What happens if I catch the ball here? What do I have to do now? I have to probably take a step, backpedal and pass. Okay, so if we can control our feet by taking smaller steps in this little channel, we should be able to get that ball all the way to the end easy. Let's go, control those feet. Keep running, keep running. quick. Gone. Okay, gentlemen, I want to see now if you guys can get it to the end without someone being influenced. Craig's going to stand on the purple cone. Everyone else, can you please stand on these 6 cones? Whichever way I pass, if I pass here, you 3 are attacking. The first 2 are defending, okay? And you're only defending on the first and second person. So if these guys could do quick hands, that guy should just go all the way through, untouched. Okay, what did we forget to do? Cool, that's right. Here we are, yep. Okay, good example there where we just held the ball at the first receive for a long time, and then it just meant the rest of the guys were under pressure. Okay, ready? What do we have to do to get it to the end of this line? Quick passes, how do we help that? Hands up, calling names out, okay? In terms of our depth, what should we be doing at the second and third receiver? Wait until they're hitting that line, nice, okay? Let's have a look at that. Hold our depth a little bit, fellas. Hands up, lots of talking. Okay. Okay, hold up here, fellas. What happens in that example there? You come out at the same time as me. When do I have to pass this ball? You have to line. I have to pass it right now. If I choose to wait for a second, you're going to be now in front of me, right? So in that last example there, we were really flat. We need to have patience, gentlemen, just to hold that depth. If I need to just do a dummy and then pass, if you're holding your depth, you can always run onto that ball still. If you're flat with me, I pretty much have to pass now, otherwise you're going to be in front of me. And I haven't had a chance to see what's in front of me. Okay, gentlemen, this side, ready? Hands quick. That's better, gentlemen, well done. Nice, that's good, fellas. Okay, this side. Coaches, this is also a game to switch on your thinking, going from attack to defense. You've got to stay switched on. It's quite hard to do at times. Yeah. Good stuff, fellas. Keep holding our depth, like a staircase. Nice, good reaction, attack. Good reaction. Okay, gentlemen, can we take this one ball and just jog down to the end of the field in a nice tight group, keeping it off the ground? Coaches, we've just sent the players for a jog around the post. Just a bit of quiet time just to refocus themselves, and probably me. It's going to happen with kids these age, so just it's good. Give them a bit of time away, reset, refocus. Away we go. Okay, gentlemen, we're going to now combine that all in with our game of rugby netball. But now it's not going to be rugby netball, it's just going to be sort of rugby netball with running. Okay, so you can run with the ball. That's the end of our starter coach series on the catch and pass. Today we looked at get your hands up, hands to target, and hold your depth when you're trying to catch that ball. These are junior rugby players, so it's really important that we keep the fun element going. That's why we keep popping back to those games and disperse with the drills, and hopefully we start seeing the skill sets they're learning in those drills come out in these games. But as you can see by the entertainment stuff out here, they're loving what they're doing, and that's what rugby's about.
Passe par 3. Donc dans un espace d'environ 10 mètres, les joueurs sont placés par ligne de 3. Objectif, faire circuler le ballon le plus vite possible. Donc les deux joueurs sur les extrémités, donc à droite et à gauche, auront à chaque fois l'obligation de faire jouer un joueur axial. Donc on partira à chaque fois par 2. Donc là, l'objectif étant de travailler sur la gestuelle. Donc pour le porteur du ballon, tourner les épaules, temps de suspension du ballon, faire la passe et communication. Pour le soutien, non porteur du ballon, prêt à recevoir les ballons et refaire jouer le joueur central le plus vite possible. Donc on assistera sur le travail de passe, donc aller chercher les ballons le plus tôt possible, finir la passe, prendre l'information, communication. Objectif au fur et à mesure, augmenter l'intensité, aller de plus en plus vite. Donc au départ, on n'insistera pas sur les courses. Objectif, aller vraiment vite sur les bras. Donc sur la circulation du ballon. Objectif, encore une fois, faire la passe avant les 5 mètres. Donc avant le plot jaune ici. Au niveau intermédiaire, cette fois-ci, les joueurs sur les extrémités pourront utiliser tout type de passe. Donc passe normale, passe chistera, passe entre les jambes, tout type de passe. Objectif, travailler sur la réactivité des soutiens, donc prêt à recevoir tout type de passe, prise d'information, et aussi s'habituer à faire tout type de passe
Donc ça, c'est pour le porteur du ballon. Encore une fois, hein, beaucoup d'applications, beaucoup de concentration, faire en sorte que le ballon circule le plus vite possible, bien prendre l'information, tourner les épaules, différer les départs aussi, donc garder de la profondeur, s'appliquer sur les passes, et vraiment on travaille sur la liaison porteur du ballon, soutien au porteur. Donc exercice intéressant, hein, parce qu'on n'aura pas à varier les sens de jeu, puisque la passe se fera à droite et à gauche. Donc bien sûr, on change de zone à chaque fois. Hein. On n'est pas toujours dans la même colonne, on circule, colonne de droite, colonne du milieu, colonne de gauche. Sachant qu'il faudra alimenter plus rapidement celle du milieu, c'est celle où il y aura le moins de joueurs à chaque fois. Donc cette fois-ci au niveau confirmé, consigne, passe dans la chute ou après la chute. Donc pour travailler différents types de passes, on enchaîne sur passe dans la chute ou après la chute. Objectif, toujours pareil, faire jouer le soutien avant ou après une chute ou pendant. Donc on travaille encore sur la réactivité des soutiens, sur le type de passe au niveau du porteur. Voilà, faire vivre le ballon avec beaucoup de vitesse, adaptation, réactivité des soutiens, réactivité du porteur, toujours pareil. Et puis on peut augmenter l'intensité, bien sûr. On pourra aussi augmenter la distance de passe au fur et à mesure. Donc on pourra passer de 10 mètres à éventuellement 15-20 mètres. Forcément la situation sera un peu plus difficile. Sachant que c'est un échauffement, donc l'idée n'est pas forcément de mettre en difficulté les joueurs, mais plutôt de travailler sur la réactivité, la vitesse, la communication.
Amarilla, señora. Para arranque de este lado con la pelota cayéndose ahí. Dale, voy a coordinar. Abajo con las manos. Ahora será, yerba. La trampa que
Nacho, decirle que del otro lado también puede filmar. ¿Por qué se pone a este lado? A Rafa. Le encanta. Sí, te queda.
And the one thing I'm going to ask you to do is that you've got to finish your passing movement. You see that green cone just over there? You start on the green cone, and so you can't go past that green cone. All right? I want want you to peel back around and load up again, because we're not going to stop. See, once you've gone through, I want you to go back just with the halfbacks. You're not going to pass very far. You're just really starting the movement. Okay, let's just get started and see where we come. Go. We keep going. Keep going. Okay, hold up. The 14 there and the 12, what you're going to do is you're going to alternate one each, but you're going to try to tag the guy, who's the third receiver. You're going to try to just tag him before he gets across the green line. You start on the yellow cone, or between those two yellow cones here, you just tag the guy. And we'll just see, because where's the pressure most often coming from when you're playing an attack? Where does the defence push out from? Yeah, from the ruck. So they sort of come up and they're still pushing out. Or if they come up square, these guys are still pushing in. Okay? So these guys are going to simulate that by just putting a little bit of pressure on you now. Okay? And you're going to try to get the ball through your hands. And you're going to try. You can't go until he releases the ball. So not until it's come out of his hands. Let's go. See how we go? Hang on. Before we make one error on the last man, I put one little bit of pressure in, and you make an error. Why do you think that happens? A little bit distracted by it, a little bit anxious. It's about being ball focused. It's about just channeling your certainty on the ball and how you shape your hands on the ball. Let's go. It's got to be through the hands, because usually you've got guys in front of you as well. Okay, hold up. How do you reckon you can take time away from the 12? Run straight? Yeah, I really like the way you're running. You're all running pretty straight, which is something that doesn't happen very often. There's a couple of guys who are faded on the ball, but most guys are squaring up pretty well. What else can you do?
Take it to the line.
Take it to the line, but while you're taking it to the line, if there's a man facing you, he can push past them even.
Quicker hands.
Quick hands, so he gives it early, but then he's not a threat and he's still 5 metres away from the defender. What about if you pass it to me here? What suddenly changed? Less time. What we want is to take away his time. If we give him time, he takes our space. If we're already in the space, he's got less time to get out to there. If we go through and we all move up, so you stay here. Now, how do I keep some space for this guy?
Hold your run.
And you're in the fatties line. Superb. Superb. If you hold your run, so what I'm going to get you to do is when you run, when you shape to pass, you're just about to let it go, that's when you get a change up onto the ball. Okay? You should get 3 or 4 steps onto the ball. You're going to wait until he shapes the pass, and you're going to keep all that space open to yourself. But it means you can sneak right up there. It means that you don't have to stay way back there. How deep were we before? Let's come up nice and flat. Righto, let's go. The one thing we didn't do is we didn't beat the green line. Because the green line is where they're coming up to defend. So you've got to receive the ball behind the green line, and you've got to pass it before the green line. Okay, I just want to correct one thing here. Yeah, you made a pass to Jono, and Jono passed to me, and I caught it like this. Can I pass like this? I think you're better off to reshape your hands on the ball, because if you caught it like this, it's easy enough, almost as you're loading the ball just around that iliac crest to let it go, you can actually reload it and get a good shape on the ball, and then you're coming onto the ball slowly, and you can still give a good pass. Because how often do you see in a game a guy gets a bad one and then throws a bad one? It's a throw. You want to always be given a pass. And exactly what Jono said, if all else fails, you can show and you can carry. But try to get that reshape. So if you get a bad one, reshape, give a good one. Get a bit of flow going again. Nice pass. Hold. What did this guy do here to the guy running across? He took you out. Good work. So he got the pass, and you're coming across, Taylor, to make the touch, and let's say Amon's there and I pass to Amon. If I do this and I've just let my pass go, Taylor's got to make a little bit of distance around me, and I just hold the space a little bit for Amon. So it's another thing. If we hold our run, we step nice and straight, we reshape if we have to, give a quality pass, and then we push through. And we push through holding that space, and then we're natural support players on the inside anyway. Okay? Let's go again. Keep it going. Good hold. You held your depth really well, despite having number 3 on your back. Yeah, nice. That's a lot tighter on your passing action. That's much better. Better direct pass. Let's go. Hey, just number 11 there. How deep were you? Yeah, maybe a metre or 2, and then when you made your pass, the guy was straight onto him. If you can be up a little bit flatter, the flatter you play, the more block you'll get, the more body check he has, and the slower he is to get to you, or to get to the guy outside you. Okay, so let's ramp it up. We're going to do about half a dozen quick ones in a row. You're under pressure. Let's go. Come more. Keep going. Hold up, guys. What did T-shirt do after he passed the ball? T-shirt did his hair, had a bit of a look, thought that's not a bad pass, and then he ran through. If you hold and let him go past first and then run through, you haven't really done your job, all right? So we make our pass and we take that space straight away. Otherwise, it's too late. He's gone past. Just before you start, are you happy with where you're standing? Oh, okay. I'm going to challenge you by saying take one step up. Step up. Righto. You've still got time and space. Just hold your run. Discipline, hold your run. See, it's easy now. You'll get through every time. Yeah, that's better, T-shirt. Put a hole in them. Let's just come in for a second. What we're going to do, and this is challenging, is we're going to go... How many right-handers here? Put your hand up. Exactly. Now you're going to go from the other side, and you can do exactly the same thing from the other side and try. At least now you know what are the key things that we're looking for. Key thing for me is that you're set early in the right place. Because before, when you're way deep, no matter what you did after that, it was too easy for the defence. So the first thing is to set quickly and be in the right place at the start. What's the next thing?
Time your run.
We want to keep our ball focus, okay? So time your run, we're ball focused, then we get our timing, because as soon as we put pressure on, we put that ball down because the guy was starting to get panicked about how quick he had to get it through his hands. Because you don't have to get it through your hands that quick. If you hold your run, you keep your space, you've got time. Okay? What else we got?
When you've made your pass go through and block the defender, am I coming across?
Yeah, we want to make sure that we push through. Now, sometimes we might not get the defender, and we don't want to tackle him, we don't want it to be too obvious, but we just want to try to help hold a bit of space for the guy outside us. That's spot on. What about the guy outside us? What's he looking to do? Again, holders run, timers run. We hold until when?
Once he's loaded the ball.
Till he's loading the pass. So when he is loaded, when the ball's on his hip and he's loaded to pass, away we go. If we get a poor pass and we get an ugly stick on the ball, what do? If you catch like this, that's how quick you can reshape. And sometimes, even when you're training, you can just practice reshaping and getting passes away, and at least you're giving good passes because you've got a good reshape and you can get a good pass away. I want to see a change up onto the ball. What do I mean by change up? I mean 3 quick steps.